15 legit work from home jobs in 2026 you probably haven't considered. Everyone talks about the same work from home jobs, and because of that, these jobs have become so crowded and oversaturated. This means that the real opportunities out there are becoming overlooked. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 15 underrated work from home jobs that still pay well in 2026. And let me tell you, this is not a list of random online gigs. These roles are underrated because even though they sit behind the scenes, they are very important to how modern online businesses are operating right now. If you want long-term remote income, this video will open your eyes to options beyond what everyone is saying. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Jen. I am a virtual assistant and work from home enthusiast, and I'm excited to welcome you into this growing community of work from home professionals, virtual assistants, and digital business owners. In this video, we share a lot of strategies, a lot of tutorials, a lot of tips and tricks that will help you grow in your virtual business, whether as a professional or as a business owner. I hope that you click the like button and the subscribe button to join this community, because one thing I do is to every of our subscribers, I send them a gift. So all you need to do is click on subscribe, then comment subscribe in the comment section, and I will send you your gift immediately. Now, let's get right into our video. So in this video where I talk about 15 underrated work from home jobs, I will not just be sharing the jobs. I'll explain what each role entails and the kind of people that are fit for these roles. And to make it easy, I've divided it into different categories. So in each of the categories, I will tell you the jobs and I will tell you what they're about and the set of people that the jobs are good for. All right, now you need to actually get your pen and paper. Let's officially get started. The first category is digital support and operations. And the jobs listed under this category includes 1. Operations assistant. Operations assistant keeps a business running smoothly. What they do includes managing systems, tools, workflows, and processes. As businesses scale remotely, founders no longer want to manage everything themselves, because if you think about it, it is almost impossible for you to manage everything on your own. So they need an operations assistant. This particular role pays well because it is tied to efficiency, not just tasks. The second role or the second job is project coordinator, remote project coordinator. Project coordinators help teams stay organized. Things that you'll be doing as a project coordinator includes you are tracking tasks, you are tracking deadlines, and also progress of different projects using different tools. So tools like Notion, tools like ClickUp, tools like Trello, and the rest of them. In 2026 and the year beyond, more teams are going remotely, and this means that these teams will need coordination, and that is where project coordinators come in. This particular role is really great for you if you are good at organization and you know how to follow people up. The next job under this category is customer experience specialist. I personally love this job so much because I have worked as a customer experience specialist before. This role goes beyond basic customer support, and I must say that it is quite different from the general customer support roles that we know. As a customer experience specialist, what you'll be doing is manage follow-ups, manage communications of the overall organization, manage customer retention, manage customer satisfaction, and also manage the overall workflow and customer journey that has to do with how customers interact with the organization or the business you are going to be supporting. And the reason why this role is important is that businesses are realizing that it is important to keep your old customers than find new customers. So the demand for this role is increasing because once a customer has bought from you before, they already trust you, so it is easier to make them buy than go convince a brand new customer to come and buy from you. The next job under this category is a CRM manager or assistant. First, what CRM means is customer relationship management. There are different tools that help with customer relationship management. So the customer relationship manager or assistant is going to be in charge of using these tools to help businesses manage their customer relationship. This is a little technical. because you'll be expected to use the CRM tools to build systems that help to manage leads, manage client relationship, and also just manage the overall client base in those tools for the businesses that you are supporting. So you'll be expected to set up and manage these systems, whether it is a lead generation system, whether it's a lead nurturing system, whatever it is, you are going to be expected to do this. This role has been underrated for a long time, but it is very powerful because a lot of businesses are focusing on sales, because this role directly impacts sales. The last job under this category is an online business manager. This is one of my favorites. This particular role is a step up from traditional virtual assistant work because OBMs help manage projects, help manage teams, help manage operations without necessarily taking full leadership responsibility. This role in particular pays very well because it supports growth, not just execution. Now, that is the end of the first category. I'm hoping you took notes and you've started identifying the particular job in this category that suits you. And if not, no problem. Let's get right into the second category. The second category is content and the creator economy. And the first job under this category is content repurposing specialist. In this category, the kind of roles that are quite popular are content creators and social media managers, but that is not the only jobs, the only roles that are in this category. We have the content repurposer, and what the content repurposer does is turn one piece of content into up to 5 to 10 pieces of interesting content. So this helps the business owner that they are supporting or the organizations they are supporting to reduce their spend when it comes to media production, because all they need to do is produce just one particular piece of content and they repurpose them into different types that does not require high production. Think, for instance, a content repurposer can help me turn this particular YouTube video into YouTube Shorts, into Instagram Reels, into Instagram carousels, into emails, into LinkedIn posts, into LinkedIn newsletter. Think of the different platforms that I'm on, including into a blog post, just one particular content. And in this time when we have a lot of creators want more reach, and so of course they will highly appreciate somebody that helps them repurpose their content, so that way they are spending less time creating, yet their reach and visibility is very strong. The next job under this category is YouTube channel manager. With a lot of YouTube channels now being created, including faceless and non-faceless channels, YouTube managers will help with uploading, help with optimization, help with scheduling, and also help with studying analytics and giving reports based on analytics. I also have worked in this role before, and it is really amazing and pays well as well, especially when you help monetize a YouTube page or you work with a YouTube account that has been monetized. This particular role is especially powerful if you understand SEO and you also understand content strategy. The next job is podcast production assistant. As a podcast assistant, you'll be helping with editing of podcasts, creating show notes, coordinating guests, reaching out to guests, and also helping coordinate the different episodes that should be going for the podcasts. Podcasts are still growing. In fact, in my opinion, I believe a lot of podcasts will arise in the coming year, and because of that, podcast hosts do not want to manage things themselves because they have other things they are already doing. So working as a podcast assistant is going to be very juicy for you. The next role is email marketing assistant, and again, I've worked in this role before. Yeah, you can see that I am a very versatile virtual assistant and online business manager because I have been in this industry for almost a decade now, so I have experience in almost all the roles you can think of. Emails is still one of the most converting channels in 2026, and because of that, there is a gap to fill and there's a high demand for email marketing assistants. As an email marketing assistant, you will help with campaigns, automations, and email list management. One thing I need you to understand clearly is email marketing assistant is very different from email managers. So note the difference. Another thing you need to know is businesses will always pay a lot for roles that are tied to revenue. And this particular role is 100% tied to revenue. And now the last role in this category is community manager. Remote community manager, because we have physical community manager and remote community managers. So what a community manager does is oversee online communities. So online communities on Instagram, online communities on Discord, on Slack, on Facebook. Think of the different places that people have communities. An online community manager help manage those communities in those areas. This particular role focuses on engagement, retention, and also moderation, because how best a community is managed determine how much people will remain in the community and even go ahead to invite other people to join the community. And as small brands, personal brands, organizational brands, corporate brands decide to build communities so that they can make more money, this particular role will continue to grow. Now, the third category. If you've not been paying attention before now, you want to pay attention to this particular category, because the roles under this category is part of the things that are trending. This category 3, is called tech assisted and AI enabled roles. And the first job under this category is a workflow assistant, an AI workflow assistant. With the rise of AI and the fact that AI will continue to grow, an AI assistant help businesses to integrate AI tools into their daily operations. No matter how much we fight it, AI has come to stay. And that means that a lot of businesses will have no choice than to embrace AI into their daily operations. And because they cannot learn everything by themselves, they need a specialist that will help them understand these AI tools that work for their business and integrate it into their daily operations. And I need you to note that this isn't about you building AI, it is about using AI. So you don't necessarily need to learn how to build an AI system, you just need to learn how to use AI for different types of businesses and teach these business owners, or better still, join their business and help them know how to use these tools. And if you do not take anything from this video, I need you to take this. As AI adoption grows, support roles around AI will grow too. The next job under this is no-code tool assistant. So this is a tech role that does not require you to know how to code. No-code tools help businesses build systems without the need for engaging developers. And a no-code tool assistant help these businesses build the systems for them without being developers. So things you will do as a no-code tool assistant is create forms, set up forms, manage dashboards, and manage or create internal tools. And excitedly, I have worked in this role before, and I think I also provide this service to some of my clients at the moment. So yeah, this particular role pays well because it saves businesses time and money. Now you may be wondering, why will it pay well if it is saving money? The first thing to note is, if a developer were to build a particular, let's say a website, right, for a new business owner, a standard website could cost over $5,000. But if you, as a no-code tool assistant, know how to build a website with different AI tools for a business owner, you can actually charge them $1,000, $1,500, even $2,500. That is helping the client save $2,500 and making you $2,500. So you see, you are making money and you are also helping the business owner save money. The next role or the next job is automation support specialist. Automation specialists help connect tools and streamline different business processes. So think onboarding systems, notifications, workflows, all of this and more. One thing automation does is reduce manual work, and businesses, especially growing businesses that want to go global, will always invest in professionals that will help them reduce manual work. And now the last category has 2 jobs in it, and the category is education and digital products. This is really popular at the moment. First job under this is course support manager. I have worked in this role before as well. Online courses will continue to generate massive income to coaches and people who have amazing expertise and know how to sell their expertise. And because of that, online course support managers will continue to be in demand. What course support managers do is handle communication between students or members of the community of the course or digital products creator, handle platforms, handle backend systems, and some can even go as far as helping create the courses for these coaches. This particular role is very stable and is tied to long-term programs. So if you work as a course support manager for a course, best believe that you're going to be working for long with that particular person, especially if they release courses every year or they sell their courses every quarter or something. Depends on how their system is. And the last job in this category, and the overall last job, which is job 15th, is digital product operations assistant. We see digital products creation flying around, but one thing that you do not know is digital operations is very important as well, especially for people that their business model is strictly digital product selling. This particular role supports launches, that is the launch of digital products, updates, customer delivery, and also the system that the business owner has put in place to help that digital products business become a success. This particular job is underrated because it is behind the scenes, but it pays well because it is directly tied to revenue. And remember what I said, business owners, organizations pay for roles that are directly tied to revenue. Wow, that was a long one. I especially enjoyed myself talking about these roles because it helped me go down memory lane and remember the times that I've actually worked in these roles. Now, your key takeaway for this video should be this: the best work from home jobs are not the loudest ones, the ones that people are talking about in every of their video. They are the roles that support systems, organizations, growth, and revenue. If you stop chasing trends in 2026 and start chasing demand, I am so sure your eyes will open to all of the opportunities that are in front of you and you'll make good with them. If you're serious about building a long-term remote work from home career, then you want to make sure that you're subscribed to this channel because I break down digital careers, digital businesses, virtual assistant parts, and where the demand is going in 2026 and beyond, so you don't have to guess. And if you're a new subscriber, I want you to comment new subscriber in the comment section and I will send you a free gift. Now, I will see you in my next video, but don't forget to tell me which of these particular jobs that I mentioned in the comment section that surprised you the most. See you in my next video.